Is it a good idea to lift weights with a torn rotator cuff? The answer is a hard no. I'm assuming that by weightlifting, you mean going to the gym and lifting the free weights or using the resistance machines. And I'm also assuming that your rotator cuff tear hurts you right now. Or maybe you've rested your rotator cuff tear and it's not hurting as much and you're trying to get back into the gym to help it. But sometime in the past, you've been told that you have a torn rotator cuff tendon. Maybe you had an MRI that showed that. If this is your situation, then you likely have a muscle imbalance that caused your rotator cuff tendon to tear, and you've got to be careful about what you do next. There's something wrong about the way that you're using your muscles when you go exercise. And so if you go back to the gym, back to lifting weights and putting tension through all your tendons, especially your rotator cuff tendons, then there's a chance that you're going to re-injure it. If you do not fix that muscle imbalance, then you're going to be using the same muscles incorrectly and overloading your rotator cuff tendon again. Now, even if you back off on the weight or you reduce the intensity somehow, like you reduce the reps or the sets or how fast you go through the reps and sets, you're still going to be using your muscles incorrectly if you don't go back to fix the muscle imbalance. It would be wise to first go back and correct the muscle imbalance, make sure that you're using your muscles correctly so that you're not overloading your rotator cuff tendons, then going back to your gym exercises to perform those properly with good technique so that you're not overloading the rotator cuff tendons and using your muscles that you're supposed to be using. A common weakness that I find in those of the rotator cuff tendon tears is weakness in the upper trap muscles. I talk more about which muscles to address, what exercises to do, and more tips and advice here on this channel. You can go check out a playlist of all our rotator cuff videos. There's a link to it down in the description below. They've also got a program called the Rotator Cuff Tear Recovery Program. It's a comprehensive program with our treatment approach that we use to help people heal naturally from a rotator cuff tear so that they don't have to have surgery. You can also learn more about that in the description down below. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please give us a thumbs up if this video answered your question. Comment down below if you have any questions. We're good about getting back to questions. We get back to them as fast as we can. And please share your story if you had an improvement with your rotator cuff with any of the stuff that you followed from our channel here. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.